So now let's talk about section 3. So section 3 is all about Mendel's principle of genetic transmission. I guess you're familiar with that principle because it was in your high school course, biology course. But for those of you who didn't pay attention or who cannot remember, the principle is all about being dominant or not. We have dominant genes like this one, and we have recessive genes like this one. Most of the time, we will show dominant genes, or let's say powerful allele that can be expressed in the phenotype with capital letter. For example, we're going to show that with capital B. Recessive genes are those weak alleles that is expressed only if it would be paired with another recessive genes. We're going to show that, recessive genes with lowercase alphabets. Here you can see an example, brown eyes versus blue eyes. We can see that B capital gonna be a dominant gene, and pairing a B capital with a B lowercase is always resulting into brown eye color. However, if we would have like two lowercase b, we can see we're gonna have blue eyes. So blue eyes gonna be recessive genes, and it's gonna be expressed 25% of the time. Yet, out of 100% chance of having a baby, 75%, or let's say the rest of this 25, gonna be dominant genes. It's gonna be BB or capital B and lowercase b and another capital and lowercase. So 75% dominant, 25% recessive. So I guess you notice that most of the time, dominant genes gonna be passed along compared to recessive genes. Another term that you have to learn in this chapter is polygenic inheritance. It is just traits and characteristics that are affected by multiple genes. For example, human height is not like a simple BB or like a simple like lowercase b. It's gonna be like so many elements that's gonna interact with each others. Same goes for skin color. Yet we can just define eye color with just two genes. We cannot define a skin color with just two simple genes. And that's why we have like a wide variety of skin colors. Same goes for weight. So as an example, human height or skin color or weight can be example of polygenic inheritance, which means that multiple genes gonna interact with each others. Incomplete dominancy is also important. A gene may not be entirely recessive or dominant. In those cases, we can see some sort of disabilities or problems such as sickle anemia or sickle cell anemia. You can see this is a normal red blood cell. It can just last for over like 120 days. Yet here we have sickle cell one. This is just a smaller one. It's not complete, and it's gonna die earlier, like in 10 to 20 days. The problem with that is these kind of sickle cells anemia, they cannot help to body to get enough oxygen, and and they're gonna die soon, and that's why people with that kind of anemia they would have a lot of problems. Another term is codominancy, whenever both genes for a trait gonna be dominant. Here is an example. You can see red cow, you can see white cow, you can see when a red and white genes will be co-dominant, we can see a red-white cow, which is crazy. It is just all about codominancy. Same goes for blood type AB. Like we have A blood type, we have B, but sometimes we have AB blood type. Here's another example of codominancy and incomplete codominancy. We can see when red flower gonna be paired with with white one. Here we have incomplete dominancy, which can be resulted in a pink one. Yet we have codominancy here, which we can see both colors at the same time. So incomplete dominancy is just when something is not really relevant or similar to parents, but codominancy is just when both genes gonna be expressed all at the same time. We can see both colors here. Here is another video that you can watch. It can just describe everything with just example in the best clear way. And I will see you in the next section.